guys, I'm Shiloh, and it's my turn to play Marie's Room. I've heard that this game is a little on the short side, I think about 40 to 50 minutes, so let's sit back, relax, and play. This music is nice. And it's gone.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Where am I? That's a nice picture. Oh wow, I walk slowly. Really slowly. Local wine guide.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
A crate is a lot of wine.
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Am I the one with the red hair or the brown hair? Because I like the red hair. It's very pretty. Who's outside? Science Fair 2018 second place. Nice. Okay, let's check out this first room.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Oh, well why didn't you tell me that? This one looks interesting. Oh, a little height chart. This is a nice room. So I'm looking for a journal. Do they have a cat named Bumblebee? That's cute. Oh, I found a journal. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Oh.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
What did I do? There's no cat now. I want the cat back. Am I a kid again?
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
These are pretty candles. I like the colors. Where are you guys going? Oh. Vinyl smoking jar. Concerts.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
That's a good idea. Bike helmet. Nice
I
color.
couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah,
There's nothing wrong
I
with
was
sparkly
losing my
shoes.
glamour status at school right there.
Oh, the cat house is still here. Awesome. Vinyl inbox, nice. Record player. Oh, that turns off the music. It's so quiet now.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
That's sad. Journal updated.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
I wonder why. Let's see what's on the laptop. Oh, little kitty! I don't have a password. Okay, I need to look for a password. Ripped shirt.
Trevor.
Why is it ripped?
What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
That's messed up. Let's see, what is this? Interesting. Ooh, a whiteboard!
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
Turn on the TV. What's playing? Have you been this man? Have you seen
Have you
this man?
seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
I have? Who is he? I don't know who he is. No shoes. Let's see what's in the
Mr.
drawers.
Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat.
Jeez.
She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
That's not good, man. Can't open any of the lower drawers. What's in the journal now? Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know. They're never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop, leave us alone, so I can forget the whole god-awful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed him, but the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, never did my dad, so they never caught them. I am not fearless. Orange peels.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
What did Trevor do? Also, why are there orange peels on the bed? Let's search the backpack.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Vicious meatballs? That sounds gross. Can you open the window? No. I like these lights. They're very pretty. Ooh, a phone.
That's
it's
Trevor's
a cheeseburger
phone number.
phone.
He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
It's like in Juno. That's awesome.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Okay, so I need the code for that and the password for the computer. What's all this? Ooh, a takeout menu.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Jeez. Tamales sound good though. T-shirt.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Wow. I wonder what happened between them. I can't look around at all.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
That's so sweet, though. Name badge.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be, until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Shopping bags? What's in the shopping
She
bags?
loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
That's nice. There's a lot to look at in this room.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
So her plan was to go off to college then. Did that plan happen? December 4th, 2017. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried, and what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out, and now we're behind with the project too. I hope we make the deadline. Stuff. Okay. After that school article, people keep asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me. Crazy people. Here, for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined food rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? November 17th, 2017. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy, familiar faces, I loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. It surprised me is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Both of those. So let's keep looking. Can I turn on the lights? No, I can't. Search Kelsey's jacket.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
That's sweet. What does the journal say now? Oh, there was a next button. I missed it. January 5th, 2018. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right, but matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam, she didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we were friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. Jeez. Aw, that's a sweet potion. I like the little cupcake in the kitty. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics Night at the theater. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually friggin' hugged her. And she pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show, and her stupid cheerleader friends. April 9th, 2018. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kinda annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell, so as a friend I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted, she just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again, not drugs, the cards. April 11th, 2018. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course no one saw it happen, but he literally tore the clothes from her body. I promise not to swear, so there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. Jeez, that's crazy. April 13th, 2018. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that, as if I got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. Trevor sounds crazy. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless for the first time. But 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. That sounds good. Chill. Best nights ever. May 19th, 2018. Oh, I really like that the orange is the sunset. June 30th, 2018. There's been another home invasion, just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time, and the police thinks it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true, that Trevor is a bastard but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn t-shirt, I think she might be in denial there. I think I would have to agree. July 5th, 2018. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. What did you do? There's no next. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, the binder.
Yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
Sheet of paper. What's on the sheet
That's
of paper?
Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
Nothing wrong with a pizza and movie party. I wonder if that's the, no, that wouldn't be a 5-digit number for that code I need.
Hated that thing.
So did I. Never was able to finish a Rubik's Cube.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
That's terrifying.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
That'd be scary, too.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
This tissue box. Can I open any of these drawers? Nope. I opened the top drawer, but I can't open any other drawers. Ooh, a light. Some nice looking speakers. Open notebook.
La La Land. Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
That's sad.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
I never understand why there are always ribbons on fans.
I wore those a lot, not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Ooh, there's a beer bottle hiding back
Mr. Torres
there.
loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
I want you to remember because I want to know. I want to know what happened to this cat. Ooh, sparkly shoes.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
That's not good. Ooh, I like this doormat.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Wow. Journal is glowing again. Let's check it. Back to the beginning. Oh, okay. So this part is November 21st? Yeah, November 21st, 2017. OMG, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased, though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. We got all this. March 17th, 2018. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her, not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet, at least. When I tried them, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. March 17th, 2018. You may have noticed, sweet journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. I am so friggin' proud. Ha! Only when I go berserk. I like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it's hard to keep up. Why did she throw a rock through the window? Did you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly? Trying to extend my vocabulary here. Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute up to a certain age. but he said Mom hated it. So every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a madman. Mad woman. Must have. I like that swear jar. He probably ate it. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. March 27th, 2018. May 22nd, 2018. These are the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute, is that a song? Is that a song? It sounds like one. June 7th, 2018. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike, because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now. And on this day we rode them through Mr. Jones' orange grove, in broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. Oranges sound good now. What have I not checked? Keep finding smaller and smaller things to check. Check the jacket. Can I see any of these books? Nope. I like this little plant here, it's nice.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
How do I find that 5-figure number? Oh, I can look at the swimsuit.
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
And you were totally fine with somebody else being there? Because I would not be. Let's see. Got the beer bottle back there. Is there anything hiding back here? I don't think so. I know that I'm missing something.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Library. Does that have something to do with the password? Am I just missing these passwords and codes? Can I look at any of these boxes? Nope. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, there we go. Okay.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus.
Ew.
Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Okay. That sounds gross, but you know, whatever you like. What's the sparkly shoes? The pizza boxes. Is there anything behind the pizza boxes? What is that? Happy birthday. Nice. I like these red shoes. Ooh, the stone.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
To remind you that you threw a stone through her window? Still don't know why? Oh, Kelsey's phone.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Was he selling drugs? Because I am pretty sure that's what he was doing. So if he had a job, why didn't the money come from his job? Journal updated. Let's go check it. Where did it update? July 7th, 2018. We needed this. Beer, water, and oranges, like so many nights before Trevor. No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named, shall not be named. Not today. Sounds like Trevor really messed things up. Alright, let's keep looking around. Because clearly I'm still missing things. Now I looked at that and that. Turned on the TV. I checked that.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah.
They keep saying shadow person. I wonder. Oh, it was shadow person. Kitty. That's adorable. Let's see what's on.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
That's nice. I like the sleeping cat. Love kitties. Let's check the email.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
That's a good point, but who died? From Mr. Phillips. Hi Marie, it grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J. That's scary. Why can't they do anything if a student doesn't feel safe? Did I get all the emails? I didn't even check.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act?
There's one from Trevor.
No.
Ew,
Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the orange grove.
That's scary. I see you. That's... Man, this guy's trouble. Oh, I didn't even notice it.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
Okay, at least it wasn't on purpose. At least she was just trying to get her attention. But why not just, I don't know, text or call? Instead of throwing stones at a breakable object? Just a thought. Let's see, is there anything new in the journal that I've missed? I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. January 28th, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He is such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do it all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. February 14th, 2018. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know, but fuck, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells and that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Jeez. February 16th, 2018. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That La night she was with Trevor. And he was such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it matters, alright. Or, not that it makes it alright. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go, really. Except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. That's good that she's getting away from him. May 19th, 2018. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor? That's still a lot. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary-ass clown, I'd laugh. But he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. That is scary. June 12th, 2018. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head didn't do her any good. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt, or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. He definitely sounds dangerous. These numbers. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. That's 5 digits.
I need to find the key.
3,
A 5-figure
4,
number.
5, 9, 1. Open.
Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case.
Wait, what was it? 34951. Yeah, 34951.
What is the code, Marie? Wait.
9.
The journal.
5.
It must be in the journal.
Open.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
Thanks.
Oh
Why is there a
my
gun?
God.
That's not concerning at all.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What
She
do you
shot
think
him?
you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
That would be terrifying. Yeah, I can understand not being friends after that. Answer the phone.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
So they are still friends. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her, it turned out. It's all been bullshit. I'm so stupid. I should have realized the lava night and walked away for good. Because someone died. Right in this room, I made him die. I pulled a trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of, I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her. I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head, for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday, when all of this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. You're not a murderer if you killed him in self-defense. He was coming right at you. Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how, because I don't understand any of it. You were my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you. I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be alright, Marie. It's definitely not what I expected to happen. Really enjoyed this game. Nice and relaxing, but definitely an unexpected ending. So, now that I've played it, I think it's your turn to go play it. Go play the game, support the creators. It's really a nice game and it's great music. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.